Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Gumamin Reddy, S71961. Today, I would like to talk about one of the biggest oil spill in history, which is an oil tank named MT Odyssey. Okay, so for introduction, on 10 November 1988, the oil tanker named Odessey, carrying 132,000 tons of North Sea crude oil, was traveling in the North Atlantic on its journey from Scotland to Canada, when it was caught in a storm 700 miles off the Canadian coast. A massive explosion and fire broke out on board. The ship eventually broke into and sank in deep waters, releasing its entire oil cargo. Okay, what's the causes of the disaster? First, mechanical or structural failure. The Odessey was a 70 years old single oil tanker, which may have suffered from metal fatigue or collision. Structural failure could have led to vapor release, increasing the risk of explosion. Aging tankers without rigorous maintenance are especially vulnerable to cracks, leaks, or equipment failure. Second, severe weather condition. The incident occurred during heavy seas and stormy weather in the North Atlantic. Rough conditions may have exacerbated a mechanical issue or delayed detection and response to an onboard fire alert. At the third, explosion due to flammable vapors. Crude oil gives off volatile organic vapors, which can ignite if not properly vented or if safety protocols are ignored. A spark from electric equipment or engine system may have triggered a massive explosion. Once ignited, the fire could rapidly spread, causing secondary explosion in other part of the tanker. Okay, next we go to the impact of the disaster. First, environment. The oil spill is about 42 million gallons of crude oil was released. At the time, it is one of the largest oil spills in open ocean history. Where is the location and extension? Spill occurred about 700 nautical miles off Nova Scotia in deep ocean waters. It is high seas and rough weather have dispersed the oil quickly. Oil did not reach the shoreline, reducing visible environmental damage. Marine life. The open ocean is a critical habitat for species like whales, seabirds, and fish. While no formal ecological study was conducted, such as killed the plankton and fish larvae, affected seabirds and marine mammals via oil exposure. How about the economy? Okay, first, direct financial loss. Total loss of the ship and cargo valued at tens of millions of dollars. Insured losses absorbed by marine insurance. No cleanup cost near shore, which minimized response spending. Second, shipping and insurance. Both increased scrutiny on aging oil tankers. Raised insurance premiums for older vessels pressured the industry toward better maintenance and safety protocol. Third, social consequences. They have lost all 27 crew members. Deep emotional and economic impact on their families and communities, many of whom were from India and Pakistan. Public awareness. The Odessey incident received less media coverage because the oil didn't reach the shore. However, it added to public and political pressure to reform tanker safety and for stronger maritime regulation. And the third one, regulatory action. It is to help set the stage for major international reform, especially after Exxon Valdez incident the following year. WH requirement, tighter oversight of tanker construction and operation, and improvement in crew training and emergency protocol. Okay, the next one is response and lesson learned. One of the response to the incident of Odessey is rescue and recovery. The US Coast Guard responded after receiving a distress signal, but all 27 crew members were presumed dead before help arrived. No survivors or bodies were recovered due to the explosion and fire. Okay, second, environmental monitoring. Remote sensings were used to track the oil leak. No cleanup was initiated because oil was dispersed by the wave action. It was too far from land to pose an immediate coastal threat. Okay, for investigation, no formal public inquiry or detailed investigation results were released. Absence of survivors or black box data made it impossible to determine exact cause. What's the lesson that we learned? First, need for double hull design. Single hull tankers like Odessey were vulnerable to rupture and oil release. This and subsequent spill led to International Maritime Organization (IMO) mandating double hull tankers under MARPO. U.S. Oil Pollution Act of 1990 requiring double hull for tankers operating in U.S. waters. And second is improved ship safety standards, highlighted the danger of aging vessels and inadequate maintenance, prompted change in hull inspection protocols, vapor control system, and fire suppression and explosion prevention. Okay, the last one is better response preparedness. Even though a cleanup wasn't conducted, the spill showed the need for international oil spill response coordination, importance of tracking offshore incidents even if land impact is unlikely, value of early detection and rapid deployment capabilities. Okay, for the conclusion, the Odessey incident was a silent warning, a high-cost, low-visibility disaster that reinforced the urgent need for safer ship design, stricter regulation, and better emergency preparedness in the oil shipping industry. Though it faded from headlines, it played a key role in the evolution of modern maritime safety standards. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for listening.